Hi everyone, Jeanette Biro here. It seems that I've been doing a bunch of posts from my car lately. That's just how we roll when life is busy. However, I felt this was so important to talk about is the Schumann Resonance. We have been seeing a lot of stuff come up about it. You can even Google or look on TikTok and hear the sound frequency that it makes now. It's really, really interesting. So Schumann Resonance, as I understand it right now, it is the energetics of 5D, the energetics of higher consciousness, the energetics of this different timeline superimposed on top of the traditional 3D timeline, or perhaps in some cases, actually completely replacing it. Now, what does that mean for you? It can mean everything and anything. What I also understand with the Schumann Resonance is it is like multi-layered. There are many layers of how it permeates through all things. The best way that my guides were able to explain it is that it is this frequency now that is moving through Gaia. Gaia has been 5D for a long time, but there are enough people on the planet now with awakened consciousness that can act like these beacons, these like beacons of light that connect almost like a lightning rod, and they connect and create a bridge work of frequency to kind of this collective consciousness grid. And so now that we have this lightning rod that can oh my gosh, what is the word? Connect, that can connect the frequency, then more people have the ability to pull from those connections, or to, we could say, also drink from the well of consciousness. So there's themes that Spirit has been bringing through for the last while, but now they're coming together. These arcs, these bridges of frequency, electricity, energy, however you want to see it, now have connector points with enough people on this planet that is creating like a grid-like frequency, a stronger one, a more bold one, which we can all pull from. Now we can pull higher manifestation abilities, we can pull higher timelines, we can pull greater collective and individual trajectories, all like lots of things, but there's so much more. There's still so much more that we don't understand. What I get from my guides is that we're understanding only a part of it. But the one thing that I do want to mention is that Spirit mentioned how what's beautiful with the Schumann Resonance is that it is a communication based on mathematics. And mathematics, we all know, is that universal language, right? Like humans have been able to communicate with ET races using mathematics. It is this universal language. And so when we look at the Schumann Resonance, you can see these beautiful sacred geometrical patterns. I cannot talk, but I'm going to finish this. These sacred patterns, and these patterns all have a frequency to it, and there's purpose behind it. So there's this beautiful universal language being spoken from the planet, and we have the devices to record it, and we also have the history to see how this is something we have never seen before. So it's a way to tangibly express in a non-human verbal word of mouth story perspective or anything like that, a very tangible way to see the change, see the communication from the earth that we are raising our frequencies. That's what I think is so incredibly cool. So I'm going to leave that with you all so I can stop mumbling and maybe control myself in these frequencies. But as I know more, I will be back sharing more info.